To me, Ignatian leadership means becoming the leader that God wants me to be. And I find that using the Examen helps to put a spiritual context to my leadership style. So, I continually reflect at the end of the day on how I did, what I said to people, how I acted, what I heard, what I learned, what I didn't say or could have said. And I reflect upon that. And the spiritual context, I just feel as if, for me, it's given me a new light. It shines a new light on the way I see the world and the way I see people and the way that I interact with them.
Ignatian leadership means to me leading with my heart, following people where they need to go and being with them, especially because I work a lot with students, helping them to make good decisions, and just really being present. And as I'm leading them or leading a group or whatever, really being with the group, not rushing into decision making, and making sure that we're making the best decision to do the best work.
I believe a quote represents it best. I had read somewhere once that between a stimulus and a response, there's space. And what you do with that space determines a lot about where you go and the decisions you make and the kind of life you lead.
I see Ignatian leadership when individuals stop to consider the impact of their conversations, when they look at every discussion and every action as an opportunity to reflect and to consider the impact that they're having on the process and on those with whom they're interacting.
As a woman, Ignatian leadership resonates with me because it's so person-centered, it's so relational. As a leader, you can focus on the person before you to draw out their strength, to draw out their goodness, and then be able to use that for their own personal development.
I have been inspired by other women at the university, particularly those who have gone through Ignatian formation and the spiritual exercises, because I have found solace working with my peers to find ways in which we can influence the organization and to infuse Ignatian mission within the organization so that as a whole we can lead and we can do better.
As a young professional and as a woman, Ignatian leadership really resonates with all aspects of my life. I have a 15-month-old son right now, and I was recently named the executive director of the St. Joseph's Fund. So I'm faced daily with the balance between my priorities at home, my priorities with regards to my profession, and my priorities with my team here at St. Joseph's University. When I look at my growth as a leader, I recognize that I will make mistakes. My team recognizes that. I think the institution recognizes that every leader goes through a learning curve. And when you bring it back to Ignatian leadership, for me that means taking time to be kind to myself, to say this is part of the process. I'm growing, the team is growing. I bring great value to this institution with my skills as they are now, my skills as they're evolving, so that tomorrow I'll be in an even greater position to have this impact. But going home at night and realizing that my work and my home life, they are distinct, but at the same time, they complement one another. I feel good about the work that I'm doing here on campus, the interactions that I'm having with my colleagues, and I feel good when I'm able to go home and enjoy my time with my family and know that they're not mutually exclusive in that way.
It's enriching, it's nourishing to have conversations framed in Ignatian leadership.